Anyway, that is not the way we're going to head in, considering that he is looking out into the room right there, which will not end well for me. So we'll just head in another direction. Here's good enough. Good indeed. Now, hopefully I should be able to sneak out of his view. Alright. Gotta be careful because there is another guy standing all the way down over there who may pose a threat. There's gotta be a slightly better way to go about this. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Let's go. Hop on over this way. And with any luck... No, sir. There's no one here at all. And now, because that guy is gone, your back is uncovered. But I should be careful because he did get alerted slightly before, as I ran in here by accident. Which means that he could very easily turn around and say hi. I don't want that happening. That should be good enough. Oh! Gotcha. Alright. Now, go put you down here, I suppose. Looks good to me. Go on, I can move faster than you. Let's just back down here again. We do not care about that currently. Let's grab ourselves some nice trinkets, shall we? No, I don't want that key. Still don't want the key. Come on now. Not gonna give me that goblet? Okay, fine. Grab this first then. Seriously? Fine. I'll take the key just so I can get that. Where did that key go? There it is. How would one even put this back here exactly? Oh, there we go. Alright, what do we have here? Psalm 13, When thou art born. When thou art born, thou art blind and weak and squalling. So is the ore, weak and crumbling when it is pulled from the earth. Stoke thy forge and burn away all impurity.
These mechanists are just as bad as the hammers.
Sounds like it, Garrett. Sounds like it indeed. What we have in here? Nasty little closet of nothing. And how about here? Got a key. And what everyone would probably assume is just a bowl that does nothing, but guess what? It's loot. So make sure you take that. That's just one of those weird loot items that doesn't look like loot at all, but it actually is loot. Alright. Now then, let's see what we have here. Ooh, hello. Very nice. Lord Karras, your sermon was so inspiring. I never thought of it that way. To be a little cog floating around in a big boiler, so warm and toasty, you see. Please accept my compliments, and do tell me you will come to the dinner we are having on Saturday. Lady Einhorn. I'll just leave your note there. I'm sure he won't come, considering that you didn't leave anything for him. Well, you sort of did, but, no longer. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, just the, nice little front door here that I came down into. We can boldly walk around wherever the hell we please now, because there is not much going around in this place anymore. We have pretty much cleared things out. Alright. So, at this point, we have one thing to do out of our objectives, which is to listen to the conversation. We can listen here, which would be fine, even though there's this nasty light right here.
Better not disturb them.
If you move forward, you can
just fine from out here.
You can manage to do it. I'm gonna quick save and see if I can manage to. Nope. As I remembered, it usually causes the mission to be screwed over if you run away from that door. But a preface to the whole conversation that's going to go on. The conversation will actually change slightly at the end to have a random thing happen. I'll talk more about that when it actually does happen. The other thing is something that I think is really cool is Stephen Russell voices Karis and Garrett. So we're getting both Garrett and Karis being voiced by a wonderful voice actor. And once you hear Karis's voice, you'll be like, really? That's Stephen Russell? Anyway, we'll be back when I load this up. Okay, so things might be a tad different, except for I've got the same amount of loot once again. Yeah. When I did that quick save, because I was going to go ahead and try to run around and show you that it would fail the mission, I was apparently just a tad far away from the door already, and it failed the mission when I loaded the quick save. Awesome. Yeah. So, I had to redo a good chunk of this mission, the whole thing, to get back here, but that's fine. Things may be in a slightly different location, but, we're basically doing exactly the same thing. And I didn't take that hit points, it looks like. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go here instead. So this is the other place that you can listen in on the conversation. In both cases...
Better not disturb them. I can hear the meeting just fine from out here.
As Garrett says, you cannot open the door. But go ahead and quick save. Because I don't want to accidentally walk away from here again and screw it up. Because that would be silly. But in either case, with the light, you can be out of it and hear the conversation inside or out.
Behold, Sheriff Truitt, from the lowly street rat emerges the loyal worker, that which I call the servant.
This is one of the tramps I delivered to you? The transformation is spectacular.
And neither want nor worry has he.
Lucky fellow. Strange you should mention worries, Garrus, because I do have one. It's not that the money's not right, no, it's just that I need to be convinced you've taken the proper precautions. The Truitt name is untainted by scandal, and I will not be the one to bring it humiliation and ruin.
Trust thee in me, for 'tis the builder himself who guides me, and the Baron need never know.
Yes. I'm glad your builder guides you, but it would make me feel even more confident if you were to let me in on your whole scheme. Come now, what's the crux of it all, eh, Garrus? Show me what's so special about your new servants.
'Tis impossible to hide anything from you, good Sheriff. I will give thee full explanation then, in the form of a demonstration. The visual in this instance would far surpass any verbal elaborations I could relate. But I must ask thee to step away from the masked servant, that's right. And meanwhile I will retrieve our volunteer, a most unfortunate gutter snipe who waits just outside.
Me?
Come, gentle beggar.
Oh,
And
okay.
stand thee just there, next to the masked man. Yes. Now, all is in readiness, so keep thine eyes on the new arrival, whilst I signal the servant. Thusly.
My word! The mask emits a red vapor!
Continue thy observations to it.
But it consumes them! We are in peril!
Fear thee not, stout sheriff, for we are safe at this distance. See, already the reaction ceases.
They are gone! And what remains in their stead? Sand? No. Rust.
Indeed, 'tis very much like rust and harmless once settled. Brother Fegan, I pray thee, do sweep up what is left of those two.
Yes.
A weapon, then! Quite fantastic and monstrous. Of course, you'll keep these servants you're making away from me and my men?
Thou need not even ask.
Then we are in agreement. You need subjects for your servant project, and I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence. They'll be rounded up, charges invented, etc. Still, there's always risk. So I will give you 20, no more. For your part, you'll remember to keep our transactions absolutely secret. And of course, deliver my payment in advance, in full, tomorrow. I don't trust you, Karas, so you'll receive the subjects only after I confirm the payment. Well, our business here is finished.
Yes. Very well, Truett. Now see, friends, with the builder's efficiency, I have completed 2 tasks with but 1 effort. Firstly, I did secure 20 subjects to be transformed into servants, as you heard. And secondly, I secured the loyalty of the wary Sheriff Truett. Yes, his loyalty. Truett fears scandal. Yet his actions of late could bring him that or worse, if ever made public. Now, behold my wax cylinder machine. I've used it to capture the sheriff's very words, even as they moved through the air today. Hearken, friends.
And I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence.
With his voice thus preserved, Truett dare not betray me, or he'll have the scandal he fears so much. Brother Fegan, thou wilt see to it that this wax cylinder machine gets safely to the bank on the morrow. You will find the safety deposit box key in the factory area. Friends, we are adjourned. Return now to your duties.
I'd like to get a copy of that key myself.
So, just as Garrett said, we can get a copy of that key, and what Karis says at the end, where the location is, will actually change. So this time we are looking for the factory thing. The last time I remember doing this, it was actually in the Acolyte's quarters, which made it really easy to get to. Let's see, where's that factory place? I believe that's just right downstairs, if I'm correct. Let's see here. Acolyte, guard. Listen at the doors, meeting hall. Well, anyways. Put that there. And try to figure out where this factory is. I think that is just what it is the downstairs area. Which means it's entirely possible that the key is sitting on the guard who is in the middle of the catacomb there. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, down to the workshop, I guess. We'll see what happens. I should have probably knocked out everyone as far as I know, so we should be okay there. I should be able to run around just fine, but we'll find out if I'm wrong there by running into someone, which would be not the kind of thing I would want to do. Let's see if this is it. Why, yes.
Come back here and replace this key when I'm done with it.
This has to be, I would say, the easiest location, because all you have to do is come over here, get this done, and then leave. So we've got that done. Let's grab this putty knife here. And now we've got the bank key impression. Now then, let's go ahead. Plop the putty knife back where I got it. And then I just need to take this key and put it back over here. How easy was that? I mean, it was right there. But yeah, if we check our objectives, the new thing that we got was find the deposit box key and make an impression of it in wax. Take the wax key impression with you. You can make a copy later after you leave the seminary. And then finally, bring the original key back to the place you found it, so the mechanists don't realize you've stolen it. Awesome. So we've got that done, and now the only thing we really need to do is get out of here. I suppose even the Acolyte's quarters are fairly easy to get it from down into the room to copy it, because the Acolyte's quarters are right over here. But some of these rooms can be a little bit far away to bring the key to. Nonetheless, we are all done, so let's get out of here. And I think I took the long way around, but you know what? It does not matter at all. No one is going to stop us from going the long way. As you can see, the robot ended up going there instead of down into the pits this time around. But everything's similar, more or less. Got some similar stuff going on. Alright. Well, other than a bit of a nuisance, that went off without a hitch, I'd say. We actually did find all the loot, and we took 47 minutes to do it. I don't know if the original run was 47 minutes. I kind of blazed through the next time around because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna rush on through this and make this happen, and then I will be right on back so that I can show the whole meeting. But anyway, I think we did pretty good. Nothing too bad happened there. So I'll see y'all next time when we go after that bank deposit box, I imagine. Bye for now.